I am 16 days out from HYROX DC. Today was a recovery day. Yesterday was my HYROX program workout. And then Monday I had a 3-mile run. Tomorrow I have a 4-mile progressive run. But let's talk about my recovery day today. I did recover. I started at 5 a.m. I did upper body for 30 minutes on my Peloton with Adrian, and then a 15-minute ab workout. Then got Luna ready for school. They went off. I went on my 45-minute walk because I am doing 75 hard. And today is day 52, I think it is. Oh my God, I keep forgetting. Did do my walk. I took some time to recover and rehab. Once I got done with my walk, I went immediately to the gym. I did 20 minutes in the sauna, 20 minutes on the leg compressions, and then 10 minutes in the red light therapy. And I went and got adjusted. I hadn't got adjusted in months. And you heard all the cracks.
I missed this.
Hey, Allison.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
What else would you like to say? Besides, you miss me.
I do miss you. I didn't abandon anybody. I've been abandoned. I've been abandoned.
The past couple weeks. Which is crazy because, oh, shoot. Everywhere I go, oh my God. That's months of buildup. Huh? Oh.
People, they won't care.
Bye, Allison. I'll see you. Shout out to my chiropractor, Allison. Let me tell you about this. Okay, we agreed last night to do the every hour, let's take a picture. We'll both take a picture, and then we'll do the post where she'll show her 5 a.m., I'll show my 5 a.m., so on throughout the entire day. Last night, when she said that, I'm like, okay, cool. And I said, make sure you do horizontal. Well, 3 o'clock, I think it was, she was like, I did vertical. And I'm like, oh my God. Like we had already said, like, this is like a task and a chore to do throughout the day when we were doing it. And yeah. So I'm going to show y'all my shots at the end, but I don't think we're going to do the post because she was like, well, I guess I'll have to do tomorrow. I was like, I'm not doing this again. And plus I'm getting my hair braided tomorrow. So that's 4 hours of me. I guess I can show the progress of my hair, but no, I was busy today. I had things to do, especially because I took today as a recovery. And so I was like out the house a lot today. So needless to say, I still love her, but I got adjusted. She did work out all my kinks because, again, it had been months. And then after that, I went and met with Inisha. We had been doing accountability before. I don't think I've updated this channel. I have to do another life update video. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe that can be my topic tomorrow, about no longer coaching at the gym that I was at. It closed. And before that, we had been meeting, I think once a week or once every other week, to like hold each other accountable of like what we want to do with social media and business wise. So it's great to always like have somebody to bounce ideas off of and hold each other accountable. Well, we hadn't met in a while. So we met at the library. We reserved a room and then chatted, updated. We did talk about YouTube and like how we're both trying to get monetized before February. Like we're around the same amount of watch hours. I think she has like 300. I have 249 out of 4,000. So that's one of the things we both like agreed that we want to work towards. And then business wise, she shared her thing. I shared what I have going on with HYROX. And after that, I came home, had lunch, and then went and picked up Lou from school. And then I was like exhausted. I don't know if it hit me from the travel yesterday, just it being hot in general outside, but she had 15 minutes of reading and I kind of like dozed while she was reading to me. But I just needed to rest and sit for a second because I literally from 5 a.m. until 3 o'clock, I had been moving, even though we sat and chatted for an hour at the library, but I had been moving a lot today. So I just needed to rest. And then I was on the couch and then I'm like, I don't feel like recording anything. Everybody's downstairs. I don't want to go to my office. And Tavis was in the gym for a second, but then he went back in the kitchen. And then I was like, you know what? This room has good lighting around this time because I can put my DJI, like attach it to the window, even though it's like junk back here. This is one of our spare bedrooms that 2 months ago, it was a hot mess, but I finally got rid of stuff. We literally use this as a junk room. And then games and all the stuff put in there, back of my hair is awful. Stuff that I need to sell, put it in that closet. So I'm like, let me just come up here and record a video. It's quiet up here. I'm trying to get monetized. So I'm like, I have to pump and post out content, which I took clips of where I was today. I went to the gym, my workout this morning. So I have stuff. I just didn't feel like rambling and chatting, but I got up, moved around, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. So here I am and giving an update on 16 days out from my HYROX. But I also want to share, which I didn't, that Red Bull is a title sponsor for HYROX, and they have last year was the first time they did it, a HYROX coaches camp. I did a video on my Instagram, so if you follow me, you'll see it on there, Selena E. Dennis on Instagram, but I shared where they have a coaches camp. I forgot where it was last year, but this year is in Brazil, and any HYROX coach could apply to be invited to the camp. It's for 3 days, all expenses paid, and you have to be a level 1 HYROX performance coach, which I am. I did get my certification, I think last month, because of the class that I'm going to be starting in September. Well, I applied August 7th. I saw it I don't know if initially when it was posted, but I did see it in July. And then the last day I saw, they had said, hey, today's the last day to submit. And then once I saw that, clicked on the link and then I read a little bit more about it. And once I saw all expenses paid, yeah, especially because I'm going to be starting a new program at a gym that like doesn't have anything HYROX or hybrid specific. So I'm like, this will be great learning for me to elevate my coaching and especially bring it to a gym that is not structured. I'm developing and creating the program that we're going to have there. Orange Theory, they gave you the workouts. Well, this I'm creating. I went in there. And again, I haven't shared a story, so I'll share more about how this all came about tomorrow in tomorrow's video. But I applied for the coaches camp, and then that was a Friday. The following Wednesday, they were going to notify us if we made it to the next round. And they said, hey, we got overwhelmed with the responses. It's going to take a little bit longer. We'll let you know by the end of the week. Friday, I had a 5-mile run, and well, it was actually 6 miles, but we could only get 5 in because we didn't get up early enough before we had to get Lou ready for school. So we ran the miles, came in, got Lou ready for school. I had checked my email before we left, and I got a notification that said, or email, not notification, email that said, you're in, you moved on to the final assessment. And that was pretty cool. When I got the email Wednesday, again, it was just a couple days before that I applied. Again, wasn't on my mind. Then Friday, when I got the email, I forgot again that they were like, we'll let you know by the end of the week. So I was so surprised out of all the applicants. And I saw a video here on YouTube that said thousands of coaches apply, but they chose 100 to proceed to the final round. And out of those 100, they're going to choose 60 to send to Brazil for this 3-day camp at a Red Bull facility. So super pumped, even honored that I'm one of the 100. The information that they shared about like the timeline for everything, they did share that. They said they chose 51 males and 50 females. That's pretty exciting. So I am one of the 50, and we had one more assessment to do, and it was due this morning at 6:00 CEST time. I did Google it this morning or yesterday because I'm like, what is the time? But it doesn't matter because I got the notification last Friday. I immediately worked on it that afternoon and answered the questions and did the assessment and submitted it. Like, I was not playing any games. I didn't want any hiccups. And I'm so glad I did because it said 12 p.m. CEST. And if you didn't look at it, I'm Eastern Standard Time. I probably would have thought like 12 p.m. noon, but it was actually 6 a.m. our time, but I submitted it Friday, and here it is Wednesday. I'm hoping that we'll hear something by Friday. I pray that I am one of the 30. I'm thinking they're going to do 30 and 30 chosen. That would be pretty cool and great education for me to bring back to Columbia. We don't have a big like HYROX community. Like, there's not like one gym. I drove to Charlotte yesterday, as you saw, and they have so many gyms in the area that offer HYROX classes and that have the setup for it. We don't have that here. We have Burn, we have ISI, we have like the big box. We have Orange Theory, we have F45. So those franchises that they don't have all the things that you need. to train for HYROX. They have pieces like Orange Theory. We had the treads and the rowers, and we did exercises simulating the other exercises. Well, Burn, same thing. They don't have nobody. The other gyms here, they don't have the cardio equipment, which that's most of it. So you have to run outside if you are going to run. And in the South Carolina heat and humidity, ain't nobody got time for that. So we don't have like independent gyms. The gym I went to was called Motion Fitness in Charlotte yesterday. The other gym that I want to try out is Charlotte Strength. And one, because I'm 16 days out from HYROX, but for information, education purposes to see what I can bring here to the gym that I'm going to be coaching at. The gym that I went to yesterday, I'm going to be back there on Saturday because I'd signed up. They're having a specialty HYROX workout where Dylan, Scott, and Steven, his partner or whatever, doubles partner, is going to be there doing a workout. It's supposed to be a big workout. We got an email today like you'll have your heat time and it's going to do it with a partner. It should be pretty cool to do. Needless to say, I'll provide an update on maybe whenever I hear. Just the fact that I was even chosen is pretty cool and exciting. But I do, well, for the 100, but I do hope that I do make it. And I'll be going there the end of September, which is kind of crazy because I have my I have my Pilates certification, and my in-person was supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the camp in Brazil will be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I may just push, instead of doing the New York one that same weekend, the weekend before they have the in-person Pilates in Dallas, I'm probably just switch it to that one. No big deal. I guess that's it for this one. Now that I'm sitting in here and recording, we don't use this room, transform it into something, right? Like a whole setup so I can do it up here, whole content creation when Antavis is not working because his office is right next door. But we might do a whole makeover content creation room. The lighting is amazing this time of day. Get a little light in the back going action. Yeah, we're rambling at this point. Okay, I'm going to share some of the rehab and the clips and everything that I did today, as well as my videos every hour from 5 a.m. until, I think the last one was 3, when we were walking in the door, picking up Blue from school. And I just took a picture of the girls. So I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm not going to talk myself out of posting tomorrow. And tomorrow I have 4 miles. I'm not sure. Oh, I have to do it on the treadmill, so I can do that inside. And then I'll do my walk afterwards. And I'm getting my hair braided. Might not have much content tomorrow because 4 hours, I may show a little bit of that progress. I'm hoping it doesn't take any longer than that. Lou has curriculum night. My appointment was supposed to be 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, the lady that does my hair texted me and said, hey, something came up. Is it okay if we can move it to 1? No, but what can I do? I need it done. I'm tired of wearing this hat, even though it's been nice to give my hair a break and breathe for 3 weeks. This is the longest in a long time that I've let it breathe this long. So it's kind of been nice that it's actually been out. It's not shaped, so my hair is a hot mess. I'm tired of wearing the hat because once it dries, 16 days out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.